you don't want to look at the failures as a negative thing. You want to look at them as what they are. They're like, look, you messed up. So what? You can fix it. You can, in 5 years' time from now, you could be in a completely different situation, or, you can choose to ignore it and you can be exactly where you're at now. Your choice, So again, you don't want to look at the failures as a negative thing because, again, that's typically where we make our improvements, where we get our gold from.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where growth, I think, comes from. I mean, for you, obviously for everyone, it should be, but it's sometimes hard to see that.
It is. But again, you think about a lot of times some of the most powerful emotions are negative, right? Yeah. Like, so us wanting to do something, that's great. Like, I want to make this, whatever. But us having some negative emotion fuel us, the sting of a loss, going to the doctor, and finding out that you're really sick and you need to change your diet, that's a powerful motivator, right? But saying, hey, do you want to look like you want to have six-pack abs? Well, sure I do. Do you really want to diet? Not really. But hearing it, you might die if you don't change your diet. Okay, well, I guess I need to change it, right? Big difference. The negatives are powerful emotions. A lot of times you hear these self-development guru type people, and they're like, oh, you got to think good all the time. No, man. You look at them, I look at reading all these biographies. You look at all these guys, and at some point, a lot of their biggest achievements early on were because they were going to show someone. I'm going to show them. They took a lot of negative emotions that fueled them. They took the sting of failures and they used it to propel them forward, right? There's a really cool talk with The Rock, and he was talking about he likes to have his back up against the wall. He's he remembers all the failures. And I took this idea from him. So in my journal, I have a couple pages where I wrote down all the negative things, like when I was poor and when I used to have to sleep in a reclining chair because that was my bed, seeing my mom drunk. And having to take care of my sisters and just all these just different situations that were really tough when I was growing up, I wrote all those down. So that was why am I working so hard? Oh yeah, right here. I don't want to go back to this. If I have kids, I don't want them to experience this. I want to remember that stuff because it pushes me forward. So when I get lazy or if I, say, hey, you know what, I don't want to do this, boom, go. This is why we're doing this. So those negative emotions are powerful if you channel them. And you put them into the right place. They can consume you in a negative way, but they can also propel you forward if you use them.